What's up, YouTube? I'm here on NQ. Today is March 30th. It's the second to last day of March. And I feel like my bias today is overall neutral. Right here on the 1 hour, we inverse this 1 hour bearish gap right here. So I have a feeling we're going to hit this 1 hour swing high up here. And this other orange line is a 830 wick from Friday. So that's a nice draw on liquidity. And also we have a news high right here on NQ at 626. If we look here on X, I follow Financial Juice. They post a lot of financial news. And right here, Trump said something about Iran twice. And as you can see, that was at 628. So that was right after this big candle. So I have a feeling that's what caused this news wick right there. So that is indeed a nice draw on liquidity. We are kind of close to it, so I have a feeling New York Open is just going to shoot up and take that out immediately. And if we take out these draws on liquidity, then I have a feeling we're going to be bearish because we did have a massive move down. And this area does look like a nice area to go down from because it's a nice bearish 4-hour gap. But also we could come up because we just tapped into this weekly bullish gap over here yesterday on Friday. So yeah, I feel like my bias is definitely bullish, but once we sweep out this liquidity, we're probably going to be bearish. And as you can see up here, I have Trade Evade open for that 30-second chart, the 30-second time frame. I'm going to be looking at that. And we also have 9:30 a.m. news. So yeah, that's something else to look out for. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys when New York opens. Okay, so here we have New York open right here, the 830 candle. We formed a nice 830 wick, and we had some relative equal highs above right here. And as you can see, the 831 candle took it out immediately. And the 830 did sweep out this low right here, and we're delivering out of this 15-minute bullish fair value gap right there. But yeah, there were no entries. I'm gonna look right here on the 30-second. We had a 30-second gap right here, but it became invalid. So yeah, hopefully we can still get a nice long setup up to this news wick up here. And right now we do have a nice 30-second gap right here that we could take for a sell, but I'm not interested in sells. We do have that 830 wick down here. So I don't know, maybe the sell could be nice, but after we take out the wick, I expect us to go right back up. So I'm really looking for longs here. Okay, so the 30-second got an inverse right here, and as you can see, we would be at break even right now. We just took out that 830 wick. I didn't take that because, yeah, I was looking for longs. So yeah, the 830 wick is now gone, but we still have a SMT right here. And it's looking like we're getting a nice pullback maybe for a buy. Okay, so the SMT isn't there anymore, but we just swept out a low inside of a fair value gap here. Okay, so on the 5-minute, we just inverse these two bullish gaps right here, so we could go down a little bit. Maybe we could get a nice reaction off of sweeping this low right here. Okay, so we have a nice SMT off of this low right here, as you can see. ES didn't take it out yet. Okay, so we just tapped into that 4-hour BPR right here, and we swept out a nice low inside of a fair value gap with this 15-minute low slash 5-minute low right here. Maybe we could get something. We have a 2-minute gap up here, I think. We have a 2-minute gap up here we haven't formed yet. It could be nice if we get a nice momentum candle through that. Okay, so we have some gaps right here. We have this 2-minute gap and this 3-minute gap. After we took out that liquidity, we did close beneath the gap that we were holding on, but we're still inside of that 4-hour BPR. And I kind of hope we don't get an entry here because price has been dumping heavily, and usually after a move like this, we really don't recover from it. But it is 9 a.m. and that's a good time for price to reverse. But yeah, it's looking price is looking a little slow, pretty wicky, so it's looking like we're not gonna go up here. Okay, so we just got the inverse right here on this gap that I was talking about. We got an inverse on both the 2 and the 3-minute, but I didn't take it. I feel like this move just looked pretty slow, and yeah, I just didn't like it. And after a big dump, I really don't expect price to go up that much. We're probably just gonna go up to here, and I doubt we're even gonna get that. There's also a 1-minute entry right here, but yeah, once again, I didn't like it because we didn't re-sweep that low down there, so I'm just going to trust my intuition on staying out of this one, but I'll still see if it hits, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so this trade would have got stopped out at break even, as you can see right here. So it's a good thing I didn't take it, I would say. So yeah, price is starting to look a little slow. And like I said in the previous video, usually the market has a move right off of open, and then the rest of the session is just trash. Yeah, I feel like if you don't catch a move in the first 30 minutes of market open, then you're probably not going to get anything. And it's definitely looking like that's coming true, but I'll still stick around for like the next 10-15 minutes to see if maybe we could get something. Okay, so I'm here towards the end of my session. It's 9:30 on Forex Factory. You can see right here, Jerome Powell spoke at 9:30, and we have a nice 9:30 wick right here. And we also have some trend line liquidity built up. And we don't have any gaps on the 1 through 5. But on the 30-second, we have a nice gap right here. It's looking like we're stalling a lot. But if we get a nice inverse, I'll maybe take it. I'll take like 1 micro. And yeah, I'm just not liking this inverse. You can see how many candles it took, and these candles are very small. There's no momentum behind them. And yeah, as you can see, we really don't want to inverse this gap right here. So I'm going to be done for the day. I didn't take any trades. I'll just show you guys the account. Even though you can see it on Tradeovate, there's the account right there. Didn't take any trades. And yeah, today was just Monday, so I wasn't really expecting anything anyways. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we could catch a nice setup. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.